YouTube, ladies and gentlemen, my friends, boys and girls. Attention, everyone. I am live. I am live. Yes, I'm live. Yes, I'm live. I'm freaking live. I'm freaking live. So smash the like button. Smash it. Smash it. Smash
At the light, turn right onto Kenilworth Avenue.
Smash it and mash it. You got to do it. You got to do it. You got to smash it like button.
Continue for 8 miles.
You got to do it. Smash it like a button and subscribe to my channel. Yeah, you definitely got to do it. Well, I'm actually driving home from the baseball game. Tomorrow is Memorial Day, but I'm walking. Tomorrow I'm walking, Memorial Day. But anyway, I hope everyone had a great Sunday. I hope everyone had a great, fantastic weekend. I took my camera with me, my new Sony A6700 camera. Took plenty of videos, plenty of pictures using the camera. Had about a 5 minutes fireworks, and I decided, ladies and gentlemen, to record the fireworks on my camera, which the initial view of it when I recorded it, it looked fantastic. It really looked really nice. Fireworks.
There's a lane closure ahead.
So it looked fantastic. It looked absolutely awesome. And I recorded it in 4K quality. And I also took plenty of pictures, but not of the fireworks. The fireworks, yeah, why would I not be okay? Why would I not be okay? Thank you for asking. Of course I'm okay. Now, 3 weeks ago, yeah, I wasn't okay because nearly got involved in a death. I love cats. Absolutely, I love cats. Actually, I had a cat for 15 and a half years. I had a cat, but unfortunately it passed away. Passed away actually on my bed. It was very, very close to me. His name was Shugi. It was a very special cat. Very lovely cat. I love cats, I like dogs. Yeah, I love cats, I like dogs. I like all animals. Except snakes. I don't like snakes. But I'm not afraid of animals, honestly. Not afraid of animals. Favorite thing? Cooking. I love cooking. I love cooking. And another thing that I really like, guys, I really like taking videos and pictures for hobbies, but now that I own a $1,500 camera, I'm going to use it on my YouTube channel to improve my channel dramatically. Not to say that my channel is not good. My channel is fantastic. But I invested in $1,500 camera, and I'm going to put it into play and to produce 4K videos on a camera. Because in the past, what is the kind of thing I would say to the rest of the world? I would say, in general, believe in yourself. I would also say, listen, you have a goals in life. Don't wait for it. Don't sit here and say, oh, listen, it's going to happen 5 months from now or a year from now. Go after it. If you truly feel like it's your destiny, Go after it. Because you are the one who can bring your goals into reality. Yeah, yeah, I definitely would consider myself famous, but in a good way. In a very good way. And please subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so. Yeah, I definitely would consider myself famous in a good way. People in the radio station in Charlotte, North Carolina, which is where I am, they know me. They know who I am. But I'm not seeking to be famous, and I'm not famous for a bad way. I'm famous in a good way, for inspiring, for motivating, for showing my talent. Because I truly believe I'm a role model. That is my mission, I believe, in this world. To be a role model, to inspire people, to motivate. I want people to look at me and say, listen, if Shaked Bartal, Sports Guy Show, done it and accomplished his dreams and his goals, yeah, I have family, but I don't really talk about my personal life or fail. You know why? Because you have to keep some space. After all, this is YouTube, and I appreciate my subscribers, and I appreciate my viewers, and I appreciate everyone who tune in every night, or like you, Ilana, tune in for the first time ever. I really do. My viewers, my subscribers means a lot to me. But I also have life off YouTube. Personal life, private life. We all have personal, private life. So I keep my personal, private life to myself. But anything else, I have no problem talking about it. I'm a talkative person. I love to talk. I love to talk. And I'm a very, very optimistic person. I really am. And I mean, we all had challenges in life. And like you guys, I had some challenges in life, some difficulties. We all do. But you know what? Instead of looking at the difficulty and stating, this is how my life would be, I stated, no, regardless of what is being shown to me, I'm going to be, yeah, I like Taylor Swift. I do. I think she's an awesome singer. She's great. I like her songs. I really do. I like pop. I like rock and roll. I like upbeat music. I personally cannot stand classical music. And I don't like rap. Yeah, I like Sabrina Carpenter's song, Espresso. It's me, na 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 na, espresso, da na da 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 na, no. Yeah, I like her songs. I think honestly she's an upcoming singer, to be honest with you. Because 2 years ago, no one heard of Sabrina Carpenter, and now she's singing and she's great. She's really great. She's a great singer. So I like her. I like Taylor Swift. I used to like R. Kelly, but that before, way before we got into the legal trouble. I like Beyonce. She's great. Did you guys have a good day? A good weekend? Did you do anything for fun? I went to a baseball game. A, to have fun. B, I took my camera out. I brought a $1,500 camera the other day. I picked it up on Friday. Actually on Thursday, but on Friday I started to mess with it in a good way. It's the Sony A6700. I never owned a camera before, so this is a big investment for me. And those who don't know, or those who know me, ever since I was 4 years old, my childhood dream was to become a sport broadcaster. That was my dream ever since I was a 4-year-old young boy. 4 years old, ever since then, I always wanted to be a sport broadcaster. And now, I honestly have all the equipment to make it as a sport broadcaster. I have in my studio audio interface, I have a microphone, professional microphone, I have a camera, this camera that I cannot show you guys because I'm driving. I have a base audio interface, in essence is like a mixer for this who is not sure. Basically controlling the volume. I have very good headsets. I basically have so many good freaking good equipment. I have a laptop. So I basically have all the equipment I need to become a sport broadcaster, to become a freelance sport broadcaster. I'm not talking about working for a station. I mean, I might, but honestly, I really like more being freelance. I really do. It's more fun, to be honest with you all, because the big downside, working at the radio station for a boss, even though they are fantastic and great, the big downside, you really don't get to stay in one place. You don't. As a professional sport broadcaster, still don't get to stay in your career. You really don't. If you have a family, you have to relocate your family and so on. Because you work on a contract as a broadcaster. You really do. Now, as a freelance, I'm YouTuber, and I'm going to do Twitch and all of the fun stuff. Literally, I can work anywhere in the world and still produce entertaining content on YouTube, still stream video games in high quality, still do my sport radio show and motivation show and cooking show and inspiring show and live show and all of the fun stuff that I do on YouTube. I can do it anywhere in the world. It's just so freaking easy. So literally it's much more fun, honestly, to be your own boss. To be your own boss. A, you don't run into bureaucracy, because those of you probably don't know, in the media there is a lot of bureaucracy. There's stuff you can say, there's stuff you cannot say because of the FCC, Federal Trade Commission. They control everything. Here's a secret that people probably don't know, and it's not a bad secret, but I'm going to tell you guys, because I'm a professional sport broadcaster in nature. I study in a very good broadcasting school where I graduated from the top of the school. I worked at radio station and TV station, so I know the ins and outs. And one thing I can tell you guys, in a radio station, in a TV station, but especially in a radio station, now some words, I'm talking about even just the F word, you can say them prior to midnight. If you say them prior to midnight, the station loses its broadcasting license. The station could lose its broadcasting license if you drop the F-bomb before midnight. So you drop the F-bomb before midnight, not only will you get fired, but the station will basically lose its license. A radio station without a license, it's basically a person without a brain. You don't have a brain, you cannot live. you don't have a brain, you cannot live. That is basically the same thing, guys. Radio station. You don't have a license, you cannot broadcast. Now, as an independent contractor, as a freelancer broadcaster, I'm not obligated to go by the FCC rules. I'm not. Now, does this mean that I'm going to have the F-bomb on my YouTube channel? Or any? Absolutely not, because I see no purpose, no benefit in it. But at the same time, you are not obligated to the rules like radio station have. Radio station, they have their own boss. They literally have their own boss. They make their money of advertisement. Like, here's another secret that people might not know about broadcasting, the radio station, TV station. There are so many broadcasters in the radio station. There are so many broadcasters in TV station, reporters, anchor, producer, director, board up. But in the media, if you want to make the vast majority of money, either become a program director, a director, or go work in sales. The people who work in the advertisement industry, in the sales, they make a lot of money. But the broadcaster, unless you work in a very top market, I'm talking about top 10 market in the US, unless you have lengthy experience, you're not going to make a lot of money. You're probably going to be making around $25,000 to $30,000 in a year. I'm not talking about month. I'm talking about in a year. Now, YouTube on the other end, the successful contract creators, you can make $30,000 a month, not a year, in a month. And the thing about YouTube, guys, I'm not competing against anyone. I'm not competing against any contract creators, because there is room, there is space on YouTube for everyone to make a lot of money and be a millionaire, if you desire to be a millionaire. Hello, FX, how you doing, my friend? Great to see you, my friend. Smash the like button, thank you. I got me a beautiful camera, FX, but it's not what you think it was. It's not the cameras that everyone thought I was getting. Actually, I got something even better, honest with you all. I'm not sure if you saw the video from Friday night, FX. But I'm freaking excited about what I brought. And you know, FX, my friend, that I mentioned, I think basically ever since you started watching my channel and subscribing back in February, and getting me a camera. And I remember FX at the time, I mentioned, oh, I'm going to wait until my channel monetizes, and I'm going to do this, and I'm going to do that. I'm back. Welcome back. Welcome back. So FX, I think you remember, back in February, when you started tuning to my channel, subscribing, 4 months ago, I mentioned, oh, I'm going to wait until my channel monetize and make money, and then I will buy camera and so on. And I delayed it, and I delayed it. And finally, last week and a half ago, I decided to know what, screw it. I'm going to buy the camera now. Regardless how much it costs, I'm going to buy the camera now. And here's the secret, FX, that I can reveal now. When I mentioned to you all back in February, even back in March, in April, that I was looking to buy a camera, that I was going to buy a camera, yeah, I was going to buy a camera. But I was looking honestly at a cheaper camera. Not a bad camera, don't get me wrong. Not a bad camera. But I was looking at the $700 camera, the Easy V10, which was released in July of 2021. Then last Friday, I was looking at buying the Easy V10 Mark II, which was released in 2024. The original camera, the Easy V10, would have cost me $800. The Easy V Mark II, Easy V10 Mark II, was going to cost me $1,100. And I actually ordered it last Sunday. I actually ordered that camera last Sunday. But I got cold feet. I started watching YouTube videos and I got cold feet. And I brought a camera that was released in July of 2023. So technically older camera than the EF Easy V10 Mark II. But honestly, it's much better camera. It's a much better camera what I brought. It has so many better features. So even though, and plus it's more expensive. That camera cost me around $1,500. So $400 difference. But thank you, FX. But I brought a camera that I like, and it's such a fancy camera that I haven't even got to the surface as far as setting it up how it should be. Because there are so many features. But the reason, I went to a baseball game tonight, to have a great time, I did. But I also took my camera first time out of the house. I picked it up on Thursday. I opened the box of the camera and gosh, such an idiot. Someone basically, no light on, and basically cut me off. Don't understand why people think it's okay not to drive with the light on, with the light off. Anyway, yeah, I agree with you, FX. Older camera, better model, more expensive, more fancy. Yeah, I agree. It's crazy. It's crazy that someone would do that. There are so many bad rivals. There are good rivals, but I'm not going to focus on the bad rivals. Doesn't do me any good. But anyhow, the camera that I brought, I'm planning to keep it for a long time. And I like taking pictures. I really like taking pictures. I really like recording videos, just for fun and also family related and all of that. But this camera is so good. I'm definitely going to take plenty of videos for YouTube. I took my camera to the baseball game tonight. First time out of the house with the camera. And I recorded, and I cannot wait to upload the videos to YouTube. Like, you know how cell phone, you take a video, you zoom in, and that is all. You don't get to set the colors, you don't get to set the light and the camera of the cell phone. You just press record, you can zoom in, zoom out, and that is all. And my camera, there's so many features. Like, basically, if I want, yeah, definitely, if I want, I can focus on an animal, and it will record an animal. So I have the ability to record an animal. I have the ability in the camera to record a car, a human, an airplane, basically anything. I can record it. So when I choose like a car, it will only focus on a car. When I choose a human, it will only focus on a human. When I choose animal, it will only focus on the animal. So it's such a high quality camera that I'm excited. I mean, I don't believe in bragging. I'm not the type of person, and I just arrived home. That is why I'm telling you on delight. I'm not the type of a person that going to brag and say, "Oh, listen, I got a camera and I'm so excited about it, and you don't." La la la, blah blah blah. I'm not the type of person who brag, but I am the type of person who can sit and say, "This is the camera, by the way," and this is the camera. You guys can see, maybe, and right here, see. You see, this is basically, I can look at this. Now it's off. It's off because I'm charging it. Yeah, I appreciate it. I mean, I don't like to brag, but it, how can I say it? Yeah, it does. Of course, right here, right here. But honestly, because I have this feature right here, so I really don't need to use the optical zoom, optical. So I honestly haven't got even to the features to setting it up realistically. I'm the type of person. Let's put it that way. Some people, when you get like something new and it come with the manual and you start reading it, you start reading page by page, and that is totally fine. But I'm the type of a guy, type of a person. When I get something new, I don't read. I don't read any of the manual. I just go by my instinct, my intuition, and I set it up. That is how I do it. So I really like the camera. Once I set it up how it should be, it's going to be the bomb in a good way. A bomb in a good way, guys. Going to be amazing. Going to be amazing. I mean, we are talking about a 4K quality, 60 or 30 4K quality. And those of you like FX and other people who watch my videos before, when I did video gaming, for example, I streamed it on my cell phone. And I'm sure you remember, guys, how I had to zoom in and zoom out, and I had to find the right focus, and I had to charge it. Like, I couldn't stream for hours. This camera, I can stream for 4K in 4K quality in a long time. Probably 4 hours if I want to, because the battery is good, but also I have the dummy battery. Dummy battery is basically a replacement for the real battery. You put it in, and then you can basically run the camera for how many hours you want. It's not going to overheat. That is the big positive. Now, I'm not sure if I will do it this week or maybe next week, but once I set up the camera and I use it as a webcam, I might not do like I have the NFL show with Alex Bryant, the NFL Insider. Make sure to check out his work, alexbryant.com, and tell him Shaked Bartal sent him. He will appreciate that. But like right now, when I stream with Alex Bryant or any other guests, they always come. I always stream through my cell phone. And that is okay. That is not bad. But I definitely look at the possibility of streaming through my camera, YouTube, which is going to be even more better for me. And then I can go through my headset microphone. So here's another secret that I can drop now. A couple of years ago, I really thought of starting my own radio station. I'm talking about before YouTube. I'm talking about three years ago. I thought of starting my own radio station. I thought of doing it. I thought of also taking my equipment and broadcasting sports on the road. That was 3 years ago, guys. Now, without even realizing it, what I wanted 3 years ago, I have it now. I mean, to have your own radio station and to have the ability to broadcast high school sport, which I did for 7 years, and I absolutely loved it. I absolutely loved it. But to broadcast high school or college sport, forget about acquiring the license. That is honestly the easier part. What you need, realistically, a computer, a laptop, a camera, like this one. You need an audio interface. You need a headset. You need a microphone. Audio interface is like a mixer, guys. For those who don't know, it basically controls the audio volume. Now, right now, I have the camera. I have a computer, a laptop computer, which I haven't used, even though it's from 2021, I haven't used it much, honestly. So it's, in a way, it's a newer computer because I haven't used it so much. I will use it now. So I have the computer, I have the camera, I have the microphone, I have the headset, I have the audio interface. In essence, what I was thinking about 3 years ago, it's reality now. It's reality now. So if I want to go ahead, broadcast on the road, high school sport or anything like that, I can definitely do that. Acquiring the license, it's not going to be difficult. At the same time, like I said, 3 years ago, I also thought about having my own radio station. In essence, guess what I have now? I have now my own radio station. I literally have that. So my point is, guys, you have a dream, don't give up on it. Don't give up on it because anything in life is possible. You just have to stop making an excuse for yourself and go after it. Go after it. The details aren't for you to figure it out. I'm talking about relationship. I'm talking about money. I'm talking about anything. Anything is possible. Just go after it. How it show up? It will happen. Now, here's the thing. When you stop thinking about it, you actually start taking action without even realizing it. Because when I brought all of this equipment, I honestly forgot that 3 years ago I was thinking of having my own radio station. I thought about it back then, but I forgot about it. I was buying a camera. I was buying a camera because YouTube to stream video games and all of that, which I'm going to do that, of course. But basically, my point is, nothing can stop you from achieving your dreams and goals in life. Nothing. You know what is stopping it? You. How you stopping it? By keep thinking about it. And when you keep thinking about it, you actually delaying the process from showing up. You're delaying it because 3 years ago I was thinking about it. And I delayed it. And then I started back in February. I started buying equipment for my channel. First, I bought a webcam and a microphone, an expensive microphone, expensive audio interface, headset. I did that before most of you watch my channel. Then you guys watch my channel and it made me inspired. You know what, you kid? Let's go buy camera. And I delayed it. I said, oh, listen, when my channel will monetize and so on. And without even realizing, those were excuses that delay the reality from showing up. Now I brought the camera. Now I'm going to set up the camera. And I know, guys, we talked about before on my channel, oh, I'm going to have 1 million subscribers, and people said it and I didn't believe it. I really didn't believe it, but now, forget about 1 million subscribers. The sky's the limit. The sky's the limit. The sky's the limit. Exactly. I'm a big time believer in FX and the law of assumption, law of attraction. I really am. I really am. And you know, me manifesting those stuff, the radio equipment stuff, definitely give me hope and understanding that the other stuff that I'm manifesting, not that I'm going, that I'm manifesting into reality, which, like I said, my personal life, personal relationship, all of that, I keep it to myself because, A, YouTube is public. I mean, I appreciate every subscriber and viewer, but still, you're not my family member. And I'm not your family members. Also, at the same time, I understand something. You want to manifest something, keep it private. Keep it private, and then you will get it much faster. When you start talking about it, that is when the delays start. So I understand what I'm manifesting because I manifested radio equipment and all of that. That is the biggest indication. Whatever I want to manifest will also show up so fast, so damn fast. Because I believe when you get something, appreciate, smile, be happy, because it's going to lead to other stuff that you want. So it's like a dominoes. It really is like a dominoes. That make me so freaking excited. So freaking excited. It doesn't make me aggravate or pissed off saying, oh, listen, I got this manifestation. Why am I not getting the other manifestation that I want? No, it's actually the opposite. It's actually indication, listen, I got those stuff. I know I'm going to get the other stuff. So easy, so fast, because it's basically anything is possible to manifest. You manifest this, you can manifest that. But also, we talked about before my channel not growing, which is negative energy, negative old belief. You guys don't need to tell me anymore, listen, 1 million subscribers, we're going to get it, because I believe it's done. I believe it's done. I believe I am on the verge of becoming very popular on YouTube. I believe I'm on the verge of being monetized on YouTube. But you know what? You can be on YouTube, monetize and be a small channel. Yeah, you can have 5,000 subscribers, so 1,000 subscribers to 4,000 viewing hours, make some money, but you won't making a lot of money. But in my case, I truly believe I'm going to be one of the most popular YouTubers out there. Why? Because I'm confident. Why? Because I'm real. Why? Because I'm genuine. Why? Because I'm optimistic. Why? Because I bring people together. There's so much anger in this world right now. And in general, there's so much anger in this world, regardless of the issue. But if you are the type of a person that can bring everyone together, regardless of their race, ethnicity, religion, political opinion, gender, A, you're helping so many people out. B, you're growing. You're growing. You're growing. So in essence, you're like a leader, but in a good way. So in my whole purpose on YouTube, forget about making the money, putting that aside. Forget about the fame, putting also that aside. Inspire people, motivating people, uplifting people, making people happy, making people laugh. That give me the great pleasure and gratitude. It really is. It really is. And even though I cannot see you guys' face because obviously I'm live and you guys are live, but you guys are not live together with me at the same time. That is what I mean. The same time, if someone next to their phone watching me or next to the computer hearing me and saying, listen, if Shaket can do it, I can do it. I can accomplish whatever I want. It might be something else. It might not be YouTube. It might not be a relationship. It might be more else, better else, slightly more money, etc. A new car, whatever. So if I can inspire one person, if I can motivate one person, if I can uplift spirit of one person, I accomplish my dream. I accomplish my job on YouTube because the money, the fame, that is done. That is going to be mine. That I'm definitely going to make and will be making a lot of money on YouTube. And I'm going to be one of YouTube most popular content creator on YouTube. That is done. The other part, the inspiring, the motivating, the uplifting, that is something I want to accomplish on YouTube beside the money, beside the fame. Because some people, that is okay. Some people only see YouTube just for the money. Money, 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 money. And money, don't get me wrong, it's very important. Money is very important. We all have bills. Even if you're a millionaire, you have bills to pay. So money is important. Don't get me wrong. Money is very important. But what is also important? Making money and motivating people, inspiring people, lifting people's spirit up. You can do both things together. It goes together fantastically. You can make millions on YouTubes, and also you can motivate and inspire millions of people so they can learn from you. Because I believe my job is to be a role model, only in a positive, exciting way. That is my alternate belief. Success, happiness in life, in YouTube, in general, but also motivate, inspire, and basically be the role model, be the leader, be the leader. Because ever since I was 4 years old, I wanted to become a sport broadcaster, but I wanted to become a well-known, a well-liked, a well-respected sport broadcaster. Not just a sport broadcaster who is greedy. That is not who I am. The person you're seeing right now, that is the person you're seeing offline. Genuine, sincere, honest, optimistic, uplifting, and truly understanding that everything starts in here. Everything starts in here. Not in there, but in here. If you understand that, anything is possible. If you don't, you're just going to run in circles, and look for the answer out there when the answer is all up here, guys. So, hey, guys, I hope everyone had a great time watching me driving and talking, and now I'm at home, but hey, it's getting late. I have to go home. I have to finish recharging my camera. I have to take a shower. And of course, I have to have a dinner, late dinner. So God bless you all. Good night, everyone. We'll see you all tomorrow night for another fun, exciting, entertaining edition on my channel. So subscribe if you haven't done so. Smash the like button. Click on the bell button to know when I'm live, because sometime I might go live without letting you guys know, because after all, I am a very spontaneous person. Good night, everyone.